I am going to interview one of my former history teachers from high school.
My name is Felix Mercado Granados. I am 45 years old.
What countries were the world leaders during this period?
During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union were the leading countries. The United States represented capitalism and the Soviet Union represented communism.
Why did countries who were allies during the wars become enemies afterwards?
Capitalism and communism were enemies before World War II, but later became allies against a common enemy, Adolf Hitler. He wanted to destroy both capitalist and communist countries. This was the reason they united. Once Hitler was dead and fascism started disappearing from Europe, both economic models became rivals once again. So the United States and the Soviet Union were united by Hitler during the World War.
Where did the Cold War take place?
This war was a question on ideals between capitalist and communist countries with the US and the Soviet Union at front. The naming of the war is due to the fact that there was no a real battle between them. The countries designed and producing weaponry to harass each other. When there was a rebel point at some country in continent such as America, Asia, and Africa, these leading countries were always present giving help depending on their own country's convenience. The Cold War held events all around the world.
What opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
The Cold War was never really started. It mainly spread global fear. The Cold War produced mainly nuclear weaponry, which use would lead to ruins and nobody would win. As Albert Einstein said, the next world war will be done with sticks and stones.
Lastly, what type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal?
The constant competition among these countries, the US and the Soviet Union, consisted in producing better, more powerful, and destructive nuclear weapons. The weapons used in open battles were conventional. However, the main idea of this war was to have destructive nuclear weapons that could be launched from land or water means.